We were teenagers and we went into a restaurant. The waiter gave us menus. We sat down and we proceeded to look at the menus. And as we're looking at the menus, I think my friend and I both came to the same conclusions, even though we didn't say anything to each other about the detail. But a friend of mine, closed the menu, looked at me, and essentially said, "All right, let's get out of here." Closed the menu, and we both got up and left the restaurant. Well, what we realized in the process was that we were in the wrong place. The food was great, but the prices did not work for us at that time. We were just not in a position where we could pay those prices at that time. And we eliminated ourselves from the uh, the client base of this restaurant because we had to find somewhere else. Now, the restaurant didn't say to us, "Hey, listen, we can change our prices, or we can come up with a dish that is going to, uh, be more favorable to your what's in your wallet, or we can come up with something different for you." In fact, they didn't even ask us why we were leaving. They just assumed that it wasn't a fit. Now, this happens a lot in business, where a client will essentially identify that they are not the right person for this offering. The challenge is when you're out there selling, when you're running a business, you might not make that decision. And you might choose to market to someone, sell to someone, try to accommodate someone who is not a fit. And what often happens in that situation is that person winds up being a bad client for you. And you wind up saying, "Well, I can't believe this client doesn't get it. I can't believe this client doesn't appreciate us. I can't believe this client doesn't realize what we gave them. I can't believe this client will not pay the right price. I can't believe this client won't pay on time. I can't believe this person won't buy this offering that I have that's so great. They just don't get it. They don't understand us." Well, the problem is not the client. The problem is you. The problem is you have accepted anybody with a pulse, anybody that has the money to pay for a product. There are some situations where you might have the money, but you will not be a fit to join a membership, to buy certain things, because the person who's selling can be selective in that situation. And that is what I'm telling you that you have to learn. It's finding the right clients, attracting the right clients. If you're getting clients that aren't the right fit, it's about you and not about them. Think about this for a moment. Whole Foods, Starbucks, they are located in certain neighborhoods. They don't go to neighborhoods where a person is unwilling to pay for a $3, $4, $5 coffee. They don't go to neighborhoods where the clientele is questioning, "Why is all this fresh fruit here? Why are there vegetarian offerings? What is this other brand here that we've never seen? What are these products here that they're offering?" They have identified their ideal client, and they put themselves in the neighborhood where they're going to attract that client, and that client will appreciate what it is that they have to offer. Imagine for a moment that you are trying to sell a product or service in a banquet hall. Maybe you're in some kind of weekend show, and you're offering something. And the people who are coming through and they're looking at your table, none of them are interested in what you have to offer. Well, the reality is that you might just be in the wrong room. You might be talking to the wrong people. You might have the wrong offering for that audience. And that's what you have to always remember when you're selling, when you're marketing, when you're building a business, that you just might be talking to the wrong people in the wrong neighborhood. When I first started consulting, we had a product that was aimed at travel agents. And it was designed to help travel agents sell more expensive vacations and excursions to people who wanted to have a more luxurious experience. And we would sell them directly. We would go to a neighborhood where there were travel agents, call them and say, hey, we have this offering. It's a great training tool that we would offer to the various agents at this travel agent. Well, what we found is one time we went into a neighborhood, had a conversation, and didn't even realize that we were in a neighborhood that probably didn't offer high-end travel offerings. We presented it to someone, and the person said, wow, this is a great idea, but not for this neighborhood, not for our clientele. They put us back on track with whom we should be marketing, who we should be talking to. So if you have a client list right now and they're not responding the way you would like them to respond, they're not paying the prices you want them to pay, they're not selecting the things that you have to offer, you're finding it difficult to communicate with them, you're finding it difficult to negotiate with them, you have to make adjustments in order to do business with them. It's you and not them. In fact, I've got someone right now I'm talking to, and as I'm having this conversation with you, I'm realizing, this is the wrong person to do business with. I'm going to have to make an adjustment to do business with this person. They're targeting a different clientele. They're focused on different objectives. The chemistry isn't right between this person and I. I'm going to have to adjust pricing. I'm going to have to explain a lot. Well, you know what? You can eliminate all of those challenges by picking the right person to sell to. Pick the right person to sell to, and then you won't have to worry about why certain people aren't responding. You can then tweak your offering, refine your offering, use what you're learning from the right client to improve what you're offering, but you'll be in the right room. You'll be in the right neighborhood. You'll be in the right restaurant like my friend and I should have been in. Remember this, if things are not coming together the way you want with a client, and they're a trouble client, they're a difficult client, things are not happening the way you want, it is not them, it is you. If you like this tip, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Leave a comment. Share it with someone in your network. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure people you know are subscribed to my channel. I have a lot more coming. I'll see you next time.